Hello, lads and girls, this is Lord Kicker and welcome back to another episode of PC Building Simulator. Oh yeah, and we are gonna buy some stuff today. So we already have these prepared for that one and that one. So all we need to do is check on our newcomers. Hey, the crowdfunding campaign for PC Madness Reboot is going really well so far. We've already hit 25% of our target. Not bad for a bunch of old farts from the 80s, eh? Well, I don't think it was long ago since you told me you started this, and I mean, getting up to 25% in like, what was that, like 2 days or something? That's impressive. Not that the other guys from the mag haven't been doing well. Colin writes for a big gaming news site. Digidave has a regular column in a national paper, and a PA body even works as a writer at the studio now. Actually, it's a little bit awkward for me. Yeah, me too. Not how I've been dosing since 1996, but I'm still way out of touch with the gaming scene. We're supposed to meet up next week. I don't want them to think I don't know what I'm talking about. Gotta let them know Chuck's still sharp. I always thought a sweet costume autoexic.bat was the sign of a real gamer. But here, these days, the thing to do is RGB lighting. Sounds a bit naff to me, but I'm up for it. If it'll get me the gig. Get me this gig? So can you fit some lights to my computer? And let's go for a real cool color scheme. I'm thinking a cool yellow. Cheers, Chuck. Okay, sure, Chuck. Okay, so it's the carbine. I think that one has a lot of fan places. Alright, so let's get in here and we want some of that RGB stuff. Since I do have four of these though. LL120. Let's just check if they're new or anything. Not that he said anything about that, but yeah, they're all brand new. Cool. Wow, and he's paying me 300 bucks for that. Damn. New PC needed, please. Hey, I'm after a new rig. Can you build something good? I saw this CPU can run as fast as 4040. I want my GPU to run at 1750. I like it to be done by 10 days. I like nice and shiny new components. Have you heard of NCXT? They're meant to be pretty good. Best, Nicholas. Well, you weren't asking for much though. Well, this seems kinda easy to do. And I mean, you're giving me a serious budget and you didn't even ask for costing water cooling or anything. Okay. For our friend Nicholas, what should we go with? He wanted it overclocked to 4040. This CPU. And I don't think I'm gonna go with anything too extravagant. I don't know why, but I just don't feel, I guess, comfortable with these high core counts CPUs. Because it might be the gamer side of me that just feels like that's not the best bang for your buck, man. I mean, if you were doing like virtual machines or well, maybe rendering and stuff would be great on that. Although this guy didn't even say what he was using for, did he? Nope, just say a new rig. I mean, when I heard that, I'm thinking gaming at once. So, I have done a lot Intel lately, so how about we do some Ryzen on this. We could go with the 1800X. I mean, overclocking that by 40 MHz will be quite easy, I'm imagining. So sure, let's get that. Oh, he didn't even say anything about cooling or anything. He did say he wanted some NCXT, and I think we have AIOs. Indeed we do. Of course we're gonna get the 361. And a cool motherboard. Okay. So, what do I want to go with today? Well, I gotta say though, the Asus Corsair 7 doesn't seem to have a cover for the M.2 drive. That means I can use those that have those little cooling fans on them. Which could be kinda useful. So let's grab one of those. And these are kinda low end, aren't they? Well, they're all 8 gigs. Okay, let's get 4 of those. Let's get the RGB kind, because I never do that. I'm kind of boring. I know. So, as for a graphics card, let's go with the Zotac one. So let's see, that's 570. $845. 975. 2,275. If I'm not mistaken. Well, so we still have almost like 1,000 left. And we have bought the most expensive stuff already. Okay, so the best transfer speed is 4,800. Bam. And this is where I'm extremely boring. Because this is good value, in my opinion. Because there doesn't seem to be any difference. Like, you know, there's bronze, there's silver, there's gold, and there's platinum. I think there is a titanium grading too. But none of that seemed to really matter here, as far as I've noticed. And to be honest, I'm not really sure how much of a difference that it actually makes in real life. I guess that is because I've only used, like, I think it is the gold kind that I've used. Well, I might have had a bronze once, but that was like my first PC where I bought all the parts. Okay. Wow, I'm rambling a lot this episode. Hope you don't mind that. He did say he liked NCHC, so should we get him the H700i? Ooh, we could get it with a color too, but I don't know, I kind of like the black. Looks cool. Well, seeing as this is 600, I can already tell we are below the budget, and I'd say we picked out some pretty good parts. Or maybe I should only say decent. Because let's face it, I didn't go top of the line when it comes to CPUs. Alright. In the market for a new CPU. Hello. I need a new PC. I need 60 FPS in Doom. In terms of time, can you finish it by 9 days? Have you heard of Zotac? Yes, I have. They're pretty good. They're meant to be pretty good too. I heard you guys put used parts in PCs. Please don't do that. No problem, man. No problem. Okay, so Doom. And you want to recommend a 4K? Whoa. Okay, so that will need a 9700K. Well, I'm starting to get intrigued. Let's see. 9700K. Okay, so the 1800X is actually above that. And we will only need 8 gigs of RAM. So, what I could do here... Okay, so this is 4000. So let's see, if I were to take... Yeah, that went a little over. Maybe I should do a more accurate... And I mean, I can copy some of the paths here. Okay, so if I copy all of that, then I will need an M.2 drive and a motherboard and a cooler. So as for cooler, let's get something decent. Sure. I mean, that's kind of nice. And we need an AM4 board. Yes, let's go. No. No, 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 no. Not gonna happen. I don't know why I clicked on that. Sure, let's get the Tomahawk board. That's always been good to me. Alright, that looks good. Accept. Can you build me a PC? Hey build me a PC. I need a new rig, I'm a pretty hardcore gamer, lol. So I need it to benchmark at least 4038. Okay, that's kinda low. Where's the hardcore part? Can you get it done before 10 days? I heard you guys could use parts and pieces. Please don't do that. Have you heard of Intel? They're meant to be pretty good. Well, so much for copying. I guess I'm not doing that. Well, I guess I can copy the rest though. Okay, so 370. 150. So 620? Put together. Yes, give me that. Did I even have a look at that? Don't think I did. Okay, 135. Copper Lake. And I'm pretty sure I can get that. Okay, so the last one is kinda like this, but with an Intel processor. That's like the only difference. And of course I need a Coffee Lake motherboard for that. Alright, cool. No custom water cooling this time. Alright, next to delivery. An order. Well, I'm getting poor. We'll fix that. Anyways, I'm gonna end off this episode here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Until then, bye bye!